Now that I understand how to reference a cell in Excel, I'm ready to start entering data, which is essentially the first step in doing calculations with Excel. So I've got my worksheet open here, and notice that I've selected cell A1. Now, entering data in a worksheet is just as simple as selecting the cell I want to have the data in and just typing the data in. So I'm going to use my keyboard here to type in the word hello. Notice once I hit enter, I'm taken to cell A2 and I've completed the process of typing the word hello into cell A1. Now, one of the nice things about Excel and spreadsheets in general is I don't have to type everything in that I want entered into my cells. So for example, if I wanted to repeat the word hello in cells A2, 3, 4, and 5, I can just highlight cell A1, come up here to the Home tab, and click on Copy, or alternatively I could just select Control and C at the same time on my keyboard. Notice once I've done that, I get the dancing line around the content of cell A1. That tells me I've copied what was stored there, and I'm ready to paste it somewhere else. So then I can highlight cells A2 through 5, and I can either click on paste or I can use Control and V to paste that information. And now I've essentially entered the word hello in cells A1 through A5 of my worksheet. Now, typing the word hello or copying and pasting the word hello is nice, I suppose, but we really want to use numbers in Excel. So let's click over here on the fill worksheet, and let's talk about using Excel to enter numbers. So just like I typed the word hello in cell A1 of the other worksheet, I can type numbers into the cells that I want to work with in any worksheet or cell in Excel. So I can type the number 1, 2, 3 in cells A1, 2, and 3 respectively, and I've inserted numbers into those worksheet cells. Let's say I had a lot of numbers that I wanted to add though, and they followed a particular pattern. So let's say I wanted to insert the numbers 1 through 10 in cells A1 through A10, and I didn't want to take the time to type each of those numbers in one at a time. What I would do is I would start with cell A1 and I would type the number 1 in there. Then I would move to cell A2 and I would type the number 2 there. Once I've got my pattern established, I can highlight then the cells that I want to fill with that pattern. Come back to the Home tab, and under the editing group you'll notice that I have the fill icon, so I'll click on that. And I'm going to fill a series, so I'm going to go ahead and click on series here. And using the series dialog window, I can specify how I want to autofill the contents of those highlighted cells. So my series is in a column. I want to grow in a linear fashion, meaning that I want it to follow a linear pattern. My step value is 1. So what that means is each successive cell in my selected range will be 1 larger than the prior cell. And my stop value will be 10. When I click OK, notice now I've completely filled the cells from A1 through A10 with the numbers 1 through 10. Now that's not the only way to auto number a range of cells in Excel. I'm going to go ahead and delete everything after 1 and 2 and re-highlight the cells down to A10. If I come back to fill and into series, Excel is smart enough to figure out the pattern that I've already given it. So I don't have to specify a step value or a stop value. I can just click autofill here and click OK. And notice that Excel is capable of figuring out the pattern and then automatically filling in the rest of the cells in the range based on the pattern. So as you can see, entering data into an Excel worksheet is literally as simple as selecting the cell or range of cells that I want to insert the data into, and either typing the information in, copying and pasting the information from somewhere else in Excel, or using some of the advanced fill features to handle automatically filling cells based on a particular pattern.